5 weird facts about ants. Number 5. They have their own language. Ants communicate with each other through a form of language that consists of chemical signals and sounds. Researchers have discovered that ants use a combination of pheromones and auditory cues to convey information about food sources, danger, and other important information. In fact, ants are one of the few species in the world that use both chemicals and sounds to communicate, which makes them a lot like us humans. Different ant species have different languages, which can make it difficult for them to communicate with each other. But some ant species have started to develop a common language so that they can communicate more isolated. For example, when it comes to communicating danger, most ant species have evolved to give a specific alarm pheromone. But the most widely used alarm pheromone is called oleic acid. So now most ants can recognize the danger signal, even if they don't know the specific language of the colony they're visiting. Number 4, they can lift 50 times their body weight. This is because ants have a very high strength to weight ratio. They have a special exoskeleton that allows them to support their own weight and the weight of objects they carry. This also helps them to move around easily and quickly. And when it comes to carrying objects, ants use a technique called trotting. This is where they move their legs very quickly to create a bouncing motion that helps them to carry objects that are much heavier than they are. Some ant species can even lift 100 times their body weight. Number 3, they have 2 stomachs. The first stomach is used to store food that the ant has collected. This food is then used to feed the larvae in the colony. The second stomach is used to store liquids and acids that the ant needs to survive. Ants also use their stomachs to communicate with each other. When an ant meets another ant from its colony, it will exchange liquids from its second stomach with the other ant. This is a way of communicating information about food sources and other important information. 2. There are more ants on the Earth than humans. There are approximately 10 quadrillion ants on the Earth, while there are only around 8 billion humans. This means that there are more ants than humans, by a factor of 12.5. Ants are also more numerous than any other species on the planet. They are found on every continent on Earth and in a wide variety of habitats. Number 1, they never sleep. Ants are one of the few species in the world that are active all the time. They don't need sleep to survive. This is because ants have a very efficient metabolism that allows them to conserve energy. Some species of ants can go without food for several months at a time. They're also able to regulate their body temperature, so they can stay active in a wide range of environments. Now, even though ants don't sleep, they do rest. They will take breaks from their activities to relax and recharge. However, this is not the same as human sleep. Ants don't close their eyes or lie down. They simply rest while standing up.